Archipelago, a group of islands. These are the island countries. Cordilleras, parallel mountain ranges and plateaus that extend into Indochina Peninsula. And here is the picture of the Cordilleras. Living on the mainland countries include Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam and Laos. Laos is a landlocked country. The landscape is characterized by mountains, rivers, river deltas and plains. The climate includes tropical and mild. The monsoon creates a dry and rainy season. Identifying the mainland countries on the map. Here is Myanmar and here is Laos, then Vietnam, the Thailand and Cambodia. Human settlement on the mainland. People rely on the rivers that begin in the mountains as a source of water for drinking, transportation and irrigation. Many people live in small villages. The river deltas create dense population centers. Rivers create rich deposits of sediments that settle along central plains. Major cities of the mainland. Myanmar, the capital is Yangon and the old name of the capital is Rangoon. Mandalay is one of the big cities in Myanmar. Then Thailand, Vietnam, then Cambodia. Now labeling the major cities on the map, and here is Yangon, the capital of Myanmar, and here is Bangkok, and here is Ho Chi Minh City, then Phnom Penh. Chao Phraya River. This river flows into the Gulf of Thailand, and Bangkok is located at the river deltas. This is Bangkok, and here is Bangkok on the map. This is Chao Phraya River. And looking into another big river is Irrawaddy River, is located in Myanmar. Rangoon located along the river. Yangon is located along this river. And we can see here this Irrawaddy River. And another river, Mekong River, longest river in the region. This forms part of the borders of Myanmar, Laos and Thailand. It empties into the South China Sea in Vietnam. This is the river, the Mekong River, and this is the river, the map showing Mekong rivers. And this river empties into South China Sea and Vietnam. Labeling the important rivers and bodies of water on the map. This is Mekong River, and Irrawaddy River in Myanmar. And this is Chao Phraya River in Thailand, Chao Phraya River. And small rivers are also seen here on the map. And living on the islands. The island nations are fragmented. Nations are on islands that are made up of island groups. Nation includes Indonesia, the Philippines, Singapore, Brunei, East Timor, Malaysia. Islands are characterized by volcanic mountains, could be dormant or active volcano. Now let us identify the island nations on the map. Here is Singapore, then Malaysia, then the Brunei and Philippines. And this is a small island, East Timor. Now Ring of Fire, which is related to volcano and earthquake, an area of seismic earthquake and volcanic activity located along the eastern edge of Asia and along the Pacific plate boundaries. And this is the diagram showing this ring of fire. This is the ring. Here it goes. This we call it ring of fire. Labeling the ring of fire on the map once again. Tsunamis. Undersea earthquakes can cause tsunamis. This natural force is common in the regions as a result of plate movement. We can see here the destructive tsunamis. Here it is. Here the pictures we can see here. Smoky crater on the island of Java which is in Indonesia. This is a smoky crater on the island of Java. Population clusters on the islands. Java is the most populated island in Indonesia. More than half of the total population live on the island. The greatest population centers in the Philippines live on the lowland plains. Manila, the capital city, is heavily populated. Labeling population centers of islands on the map. Here is Singapore, then here is Kuala Lumpur, then Bandar Seri Begawan, and this is Manila, the capital of Philippines, and this is Jakarta, and this is Delhi. Looking into Singapore, a location located on the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula. This is Singapore, city of Singapore. Population cluster. Examine as population density map on Southeast Asia. Student may refer to student atlas or textbook. Place an X on population cluster in Southeast Asia. Resources on the mainland and islands. Fertile soils allowed bountiful rice and tea fields in the plains. Climate in some areas provide for year-round farming. Farming along rivers and coastlines, commercial fishing, subsistence farming and fishing in rural areas. Mineral resources include petroleum, tin and gems. Fish caught along the Mekong River. These are the fish pictures showing fish. The Mekong River is in Southeast Asia, travels through a basin rich in natural resources. The river originates on the northern slope of the world's tallest mountain. The Himalaya rains and then drop elevation quickly through steep mountain gorges, tumbling out of China into Myanmar, Burma, and the Lao People's Democratic Republic. Lao PDR, the precipitous terrain of Lao PDR and Thailand generates interest in the river and its tributaries for hydropower development. The terrain, soils, water and climate make it one of the world's most biologically rich regions. The Mekong's bounty is again on display in the Mekong River Delta, where rice production has successfully been increased to high levels, making Vietnam second only to Thailand as the world's largest rice exporters. At least 800 fish species contribute to the natural resource bounty of the Mekong River and are the basis for one of the world's most productive fisheries that provide the primary protein source to more than 50 million people. Tea harvester in Java, Indonesia. This picture showing tea harvester. These are the tea garden. Fishing boats in Indonesia can be seen here. These are the boats in Indonesia. Terraced rice field in Vietnam could be seen here in these pictures. These are the terraced rice fields in Vietnam. Here, create a key symbol for natural resources in the region. Place symbols on your map for natural resources in the region. Students may refer to their students atlas or the textbook. And the work has to be done here on this map. Climate in the region, students may use a student atlas or textbook here. Locate the equator. Draw a line that represents the equator on this map. Identify the major climate regions on this map. The discussion is how do climate regions affect economic activity in the region. Thank you.